massive gap. There's about 600 tonnes of imported vegetables coming from Australia and New Zealand a year, and there's no reason why they can't be grown by farmers here in Fiji. We've brought into being an agreement where the farmers guarantee certain things, such as the quality, regularity of supply. They'll actually enter into a formal agreement about all this. And then the buyers, who will be the resorts, the hotels and tourist industry organisations, they actually guarantee to accept a certain quantity and to pay a good price for it. So we now have a price incentive for the farmers to produce good stuff, and the farmers are happy to make a guarantee that what they produce will be good stuff. So we're dealing with smallholder farmers. It's the people who don't have any market power that we're dealing with. What's happening is that these groups have got together and they're now producing sufficient quantity of the right quality that we're able to market directly to these large resorts.
We receive money each week rather than Bell's cane time. We receive monthly, or after 3 months, then we get that much. It's a big difference now.
Now, for example, the group at Geri Geri have been producing tomatoes now for about a year and a bit, and they sell up to 600 kilograms of tomatoes a week to the Shangri-La resort, which is one of the biggest ones in Fiji.
People are beginning to get more money out of tomatoes compared to the taking our tomatoes to local markets where you have 50 cents a kilo.
If we took the Geri Geri PGS group as an example, that group is headed up by a man called Malachi. He's a very, very good leader. And they've saved money from the sales of tomatoes, and they've put pipes up into a spring in the hills some little distance away.
Before here in Geri Geri, we normally goes to the river to get water. The distance like a bit more kilometer, where we have to go right to the river, get the water from there, then back home. By the tomato money, we bought some pipes, and then from that main pipes, we can use it to pull the water from there to our farm. Now my water is just at the corner of our house. Yeah. So I'm happy about that.
Asaili Tamanito Kula is one of the farmers in my group who is a hard-working farmer, and he really commits himself to do farming. Early last year, he just lost one of his pair of bullocks and he just died. And then he was really struggling for that, and then tomato came in.
On that time, I was selling tomatoes from the PDS. So on that time, I'm searching for another good pair for bullocks. And I found that bullocks has cost the price for $3,000. So on that time, I got the money from the PDS. So I buy that pair of bullocks for $3,000 cash.
We're seeing transformation of their lives. They're being able to build decent houses with concrete brick. They're being able to buy a couple of buffaloes. When one buffalo dies, they can afford to buy a couple more to do the ploughing of their fields.
Before, there was no market. I sell tomato for $5 crate. But now, PGS fixed the market for me for $4 kilo. In a crate, if 15 kilos, it might be $60 crate. Very big difference.
Even right now, we are quite convinced that this is going to be a way forward for us and for our children in our future. Right now, we manage to look after them in their education, in their training, in the family, their bills to pay. In the future of our children, there is a platform already been laid for them now. We can do it by the sale of tomatoes.